What's going on, everyone? It is Jake here from the NRUK Racing League, and welcome to the NRUK Cup Series for its 7th round of this season. Race Go Racing from Rockingham, UK. 34 laps of action today around the NRUK's headquarters here at this wonderful racetrack. We'll see some pretty good battling here, and it should be a fun one once again as we get into more races this season. Riley Spurley grabs pole position of today's race, his first of the season for Stuart Haas Racing, and a lot of other drivers starting well today. Few DNQs as well. Bad luck at the start of this one. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. pulling down pit lane early on with an issue. That Front Row Motorsports number 38 team has been misfiring a lot this season. Fitzy will not even get to the start of this race and will pull in to retire his car. Not what the Aussie wanted to start his weekend. Anyway, they're going to complete the pace laps here. It said Spurley on pole position. Rutkowski starts to his outside, looking to grab his second win of the season. Jeff Bright continuing a good vein of form. Tim Garry with his best starting position of the season in 4th as well. Three drivers failed post-qualifying inspection. Those were Sebastian DePayne, William Duncan, and a name that evades me at the moment. Those guys all failing that qualifying inspection. But the field coming to the green flag now. We're underway. Green flag out in the air at Rockingham. A very nice start from Spurley Tube. He's going to have to defend off a challenge from Jeff Bright as they enter turn number 3 here at Rockingham. It's a very unique track in the way it is shaped and laid out for an oval. See Roman Fenway making good progress into 3rd, and Jeff's son Eli coming into 4th. Off of turn 4 then, getting aggressive on lap number 1. Spurley Tube will be the leader. As Bright's going to look low, the front 2 clear of the rest of the field. The inside, the line where you want to be at this racetrack. This early on, we see some big moves happening behind them. Rolly Snare led to the inside on a bad year for Richard Childers Racing, but now he's finally working his way up towards the front. But a lead change very early on. Jeff Bright to the lead at Rockingham, trying to overturn what has been a pretty poor season and poor performance from Jeff so far. It's not been a lot of fun for that 9 team, but they're trying to get it back on track. And Jeff's a 2-time, I believe, NRUK Cup Series winner. He has won Watkins Glen a few seasons back, won Homestead as well last year, and in fact Texas, making him a 3-time NRUK Cup Series winner. In the 2nd place there, we see Roman Fenway coming to the picture there for Team Penske. Made the switch in the off-season, and it's a home track and a home race for Fenway. A lot of British drivers today coming to tackle the racetrack. Fenway would love to pick up his first NRUK Cup Series victory at this track. What a way it would be if he could go out and win it today. He's partnered, though, up at the front by both the Brights, Jeff and Eli, going at it for 2nd. How about 4th place? So Mitchell Collins right now having another fascinating run for that 36 team, while Fitzwater has definitely misfired for Front Row Motorsports. Their other 2 drivers have been setting their series alight lately. Mitchell Collins and Justin Zidell doing that team justice and doing a very proud job for them at the moment, as Eli's going to look to go to the lead here. 88 car to the front. Haven't seen him get success since Dover last year. Is it the day that Eli breaks that race kind of losing streak? There's 5 cars bunched up towards the front. It's both the Brights, Roman Fenway, Riley Snare there, finally having a good run for Richard Childers Racing. It's been a long while since that 8 car has run anywhere near the front. Mitchell Collins also just on the cusp of the top 5 at the moment, as the Brights do battle out front. Son and father dominating the opening stages here on lap number 5 at Rockingham. Now going to cut to our points leader, Evan Hunter, right now. Evan still in the points lead at this current point in time. He's done a nice job by picking up a win at Auto Club, had a very consistent year so far. Evan has done such a nice job for that 11 team, and definitely a championship favourite for the rest of this season. Currently running mid-pack right now, good enough for the 11 team at the moment, but they would like to sneak into the top 10. Here's a guy on a mission at the moment, Nonigan Scott, the reigning and defending series champion, currently running it inside the top 5 here. If he can pass Mitchell Collins, which he will. Nonigan has had some pretty bad luck this season. He's been very inconsistent. We've seen the 24 run well, but if he hasn't been running well, then he has been kind of wrecking out. Nonigan would love to get back on track today. Remember, this is a home race for the British driver, and he'd absolutely love to win Rockingham today, along with a lot of other drivers. But Nonigan certainly looking to gain redemption and force his way into the top 10 and into the NRUK chase picture. Cutting off now to lap number 1, and it is Nonigan who's found his way up to the front and out into the lead in the 24. But the one car, Joe Rutkowski, hot on his heels. Joe to the inside. Can the one car clear the Brit for the lead at Rockingham? Nonigan gets caught up high. Joe goes to the inside. The British driver is going to lose out here. And Rutkowski, he did very well at another 1.5 mile racetrack at Kansas earlier on in the year, winning that event. Has found himself up at the front once again, as Eli Bright will pass Nonigan for second place. Hendrick Motorsports all running well today, having a nice going day out at the British-based racetrack here. All their cars set up, tuned up very nicely, and working very well in the opening stages. Cars passing by here in the middle of the race, breaking the halfway point at Rockingham so far. It's been an interesting one, no cautions so far just yet. And of course, we cannot talk about Rockingham without mentioning this man. Keegan Thompson is unbelievable. He has won all of his NRUK Cup Series races at tracks named Rockingham. He just dominates here. He absolutely loves it. Look at the 48 to be at the front come the end of the finish. He's a very, very strong contender, driving for a good team in Hendrick Motorsports as well. How about the 34 Justin Zidell as well? What a job this team has done in the past couple of races. They're on an incredible top 10 streak at the moment. And Zidell, who's an NRUK rookie, surprised a lot of the guys in the NRUK Cup Series right now, running an incredible season, and will be fighting the likes of Trey Bartow for the Rookie of the Year title for sure. Cutting down now into the closing stages, and Joe Rutkowski still leading on lap 26. He has still not kind of relinquished that lead. They're 3 wide for second behind him. Here you have British driver Nonigan Scott driving off of turn number 3. On contact with the 8 of Riley Snare. The 24 sent to the inside of the racetrack, crashing into the inside wall, and big back end damage to the hometown hero. And the crowd very, very disappointed. Unbelievable break for Nonigan. Went spinning to the inside. Such a shame for him. His day is done. His race is over. He gets turned by Riley Snare. And that means that Nonigan will unfortunately be not winning this race. Rutkowski though out towards the front. Look at the lead the one car has got. He's led for a solid 16 or so laps now. The guy in second behind him, Mitchell Collins, trying to score a massive upset victory though for Front Row Motorsports.
Sophology. Feel at home. So for you.
Can Collins catch Rutkowski? This 1:36 car up towards the front. Fenway lurks back in third for Penske. Getting down to the closing stages of this pretty eventless race so far. The only spin we have seen, Nonigan Scott getting into a kind of an incident and a turn by the 8 of Riley Snare. Nonigan will not be happy with that Richard Childers racing driver for sure. But here comes Mitchell Collins towards the front. What a result this could be. He ran second for a lot of the day at Kansas. Last time we visited that racetrack. Now he's challenging Rutkowski for the lead. Kira Saito back inside the top 5 or so. He's doing a great job. But right now, all the focus on the lead battle. Rutkowski and Collins doing a good job of keeping it clean, but aggressive and fun racing at the same time. Just a few laps to go, and the 36 has got to the inside quarter panel of the 1. The more they battle, the more they bring the likes of the Brights into this. 88 and 9. Saito is looking to crack that top 5 duct. It'd be an incredible run for the EKH Enterprises driver, but new leader at the front, Mitchell Collins to the lead for Front Row Motorsports. Is he going to score the upset victory? But look at the run that Eli Bright got off turn number 4, trying to secure another Cup Series victory and win for him. Bright's had a very solid and consistent season so far. He's trying to earn though that first win, which has eluded him so far, and clears the 36 of Collins, but Mitchell will not go down without a fight. Right onto the back of the 88 again. Can he pass him? Keegan Thompson is coming with a late charge. Do not keep your eye off the 48. 2-car Fenway moves the 36 up the racetrack. He wants this victory all for himself. On the snap-on, number 2 is flying. Saito and Bright going too wide for second, but it's Thompson who's on the charge late on. Look at Evan Hunter breaking inside, trying to earn another good finish for the 11 team. But it's Eli and Fenway that are going to duel out this victory. One looking for his second career win, the other looking for a first. Fenway will be desperate to win at a very, very special racetrack to him. Being a British driver, can he get the job done? Into turn 1 for the penultimate time. Fenway to the back bumper of the 88. He's all over the Valvoline Chevy car. Can he get there? Can he move the 88 out of the way? He will. He's beside Eli Bright going into turn 3. Do not rule out Mitchell Collins. He's doing a heck of a job of retaining third position. Keegan Thompson is challenging late. Evan Hunter is there as well. And Roman Fenway leads them to the white flag at Rockingham. Can Roman score the victory for career win number 1? Eli stuck up high. Keegan Thompson might be a big challenger to the 2-car here. Through the tunnel turn. The 2-car goes high. Bright has a chance. And into turn 3 they go. Eli Bright gets underneath Roman Fenway. Fenway with an error through the tunnel turn. It's going to come down to a close finish here at Rockingham. Does the 88 clear the 2? He will. Eli Bright goes on to secure his second NRUK Cup Series victory. An epic last lap duel between both of them. Eli wins for the second time in his NRUK Cup Series career. And a win at Rockingham. Another one for Hendrick Motorsports, who are doing a very nice job of keeping their cars speedy and on track. Congrats to Eli on another career victory. Commiserations to Roman Fenway, who came all so close but couldn't get it done. And Eli's going to round off of turn number 4 here, celebrate with the NRUK Cup Series fans, and will burn it down on the front stretch. He's going to be very pleased with this result. That Valvoline Chevy was fast all day. And it's going to improve his points position for sure. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Eli Bright and Hendrick Motorsports. They'll be going to NRUK Victory Lane today. Taps the wall there a little actually. Hopefully he doesn't fail inspection. Thank you though once again for joining us on the NRUK Cup Series channel. New style of kind of presentation today. I think it does need a little bit of work done to it still, but opens up a doorway for a lot of potential new things, including longer races in the NRUK, which could start from next season with this sort of video format. Definitely stuff to improve on, but I enjoyed making this for sure, and let me know your guys' opinions and comments. A lot of fun today out on the track, that's for sure. And didn't see many cautions, but a few lead overtakes here and there. And the results and standings just coming up on the screen right now. See Eli the winner, leading 5 laps there. Fenway in second. Great top 5 again for both Collins and Zidell. Justin Zidell is on a heck of a run at the moment. Jarakowski leads the most laps with a 12th place finish in the end. See the rest of the running order. Nolligan, Scott and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. both kind of got in incidents, but Fitzy was the only one to retire. Nolligan will be very disappointed with that day for sure. Now move on to the point standings, where the top 10 will get locked into the chase, and it still is the Evan Hunter show, and now a 20-point gap between him and Max Rossi. Cody Smart retains that third position, while Spurley Tube is in 4th. Rutkowski and Bright are tied for 5th at the moment. Fenway up into 7th. Nathan Stapleton, last week's winner, into 8th. Mac Johnson 9th, and Keegan Thompson is in 10th. Rest of the points then, these guys will all have to qualify their way in next week through go or go home qualifying. Pause on the video to find where your finishing results and points standings are. Thank you all so much for watching. It's a lot of fun, and we'll catch you guys out next time when we go racing again. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.